Welcome to Cover Havoc number 2. I'm going to show you this video first, respectfully to this young man. It came across my FYP. I do not have a big Native American voice on any of my platforms. As y'all all know, I am mixed Native, so this is concerning, and it is concerning to me. Although I do not have children, I do have Native American ancestry, so I need to make damn sure that I push this. Because Native American issues are rarely touched on social media outside of TikTok. So we're gonna do this, and you're gonna hear it.
What do we do
it's
to
gonna
help?
Start
because
over.
That's bullshit, and we want to help. In 3 months, the United States Supreme Court is going to vote on whether or not 9.7 million Native Americans will have legal rights to their children. And no one's talking about it. Like, no major news outlets are talking about it. I found out about that through TikTok. God bless this app. God bless this app. 9.7 million people. Who cares what race they are? Who cares? 9.7 million people are in fear of the legal rights to their children. And they're voting on it. Like, that thought is so sordid, it makes me feel gross to think about that. That there are people sitting in chairs, looking across from each other, and actually discussing about how they're going to propose that they pass a bill that takes away the rights of Native Americans and to their children. Like at what point do we, as the, like, do y'all, like, this is what blows my mind. Blows my mind. Is that we are the 99%. And that all of these terrible, god-awful things are all byproducts of the 1%. And we just sit back and say, there's nothing that we can do about it. Or, oh, what are you going to do? Oh, you can't do anything about it. And God forbid anyone stands up and says something about it, because then, oh, what are you doing about it? Comes out. Like that justifies and validates their silence and their refusal to get their hands dirty or speak up. That just tells me that all you give a fuck about is your fucking bank account. You don't give a fuck about people. You're not a good person. That's fucking insane to me. That's fucking insane to me. Yo, if you're a Native American and you see this, if you're a Native American, like an indigenous Native American, like, drop some information about, like, petitions, things that we can sign, rallies, like, dude, I know, like, I'm just a little fucking Irish Honduran dude from fucking Columbus, Ohio. I get that shit. But I will be goddamned if I fucking sit idly by and silent while 9.7 million motherfuckers have to worry about whether or not the 1%'s gonna come take their fucking children. Fuck that. Fuck that. Sign me up to die like Joan of Arc. Fucking up. Martyr, here I come. Fucking bury me a fucking saint then. Because that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. So, like, Native American TikTok, what do we do to help? Because that's bullshit and we want to help. In 3 months.
Now you see why it's so important that I brought that here. Made a video about it earlier because my platform is small, y'all. I got 236 of you beautiful people here, and we need to find a way to save part of my heritage from going through this disgusting disaster. This is probably the most important video that I'm going to make, so I'm going to have to keep it short and sweet because I don't have a lot of information. I don't know if 30 days started last month or 30 days start this month, but we got 90 days, which means if it started last month, we've got 60 days. And something needs to be done about it right freaking now. I do not know the name of the bill. I do not know how to get the resources that I need to find out what he's talking about. But I do know we got to put a stop to that shit. We got to put a stop to it right now with this one piece of fucking hair in my eye. But if you guys know anything about this, please give me some information so I can make another video, so I can draw another sign, so I can do something, because somewhere along the line, this, as he said, is bullshit, and it needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped right now. It needed to be stopped yesterday, because I don't understand how people. You realize how big that number is. That's the bulk of the Native American community, and I believe this is only happening in America. If it's only happening in America, that's over half of tribal people. Over half, because Native Americans aren't that populated. I mean, there's mixed natives like me, and blood quantum kind of keeps us disqualified. But that kill the Indian, save the man bullshit, that's what that is. And I'm sorry, I'm just pointing into space, but, you know, my cell phone's right here. But it's just the principle that some people would stoop down to even consider this shit, let alone allow it to fucking happen. So if you guys get any information about this, or if you happen to know that young white fella, let me know something so that I can do something. I am not going to lose my heritage to these fucking fucktards that are doing everything they can to not only silence natives, but stop them from being able to defend the rights to their children. That being said, I am Echo Fang Grey Wolf. I am a proud man who is part mixed, part black, part white, part native. And I will fight for my native heritage, probably harder than the rest. Thank you very much for having me. Be seeing you. And to the 236 of you, thank you for being here. Be seeing you.